Whatever I'm doing today, it's not what I went to school to do. The university bachelor in computer science. 2009, I decided to do my master's in business and administration because I was in a business-oriented job, which is the banking sector. Fortunately, I got married to a lady who has done a medical background. She decided to want to do surprise in medical laboratory. So I was in the banking sector. I took a small loan. So we opened a very small office in town, Nairobi CBD. So she partitioned it in small areas where she could put small boxes of the product that we want to sell. But these boxes were empty. When you get a customer, she will go to big suppliers. Tell him, I have a customer. It requires, let's say, salmonella antigen. And I'm selling them at 3,000. Can you give me a 2,000? February 2018, I decided to resign. Okay? And they said, whatever fear I think I'll be facing here,
it shall pass.
It shall pass. Employment is good. First, being employed is good because it gives you some experience.
Yeah.
Okay? It gives you that drive. When you leave employment, it will give you that drive to try and do better so that you cannot fail. My name is Mutwiri Ngoroi. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of TravoTech Agencies Limited, a company that deals with the supplies of lab equipment and hospital supplies in East and Central Africa.
Hello everybody, welcome to Adventures in Business on Influencer TV Kenya. My name is Joanne Mwaneki, and first of all I want to express the joy of being in this beautiful space hosted by the one and only Maurice Mutwiri from TravoTech Agencies Limited in Kenya, a company that deals with medical and lab equipment and definitely is powering the health sector in Kenya. I'm pretty sure that he has a beautiful story to tell. And by the way, I haven't told you that we are doing things live today. We get to see the kind of the equipment that he has. So stay tuned. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, Joanne.
Hey, asante sana kwa kutukaribisha hapa.
Karibu sana. My name is Maurice Mutwiri Ngoroi. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of TravoTech Agencies Limited, a company that deals with the supplies of lab equipment and hospital supplies in East and Central Africa. We have 3 branches, Kawaskari being the main branch. We have another office in Nairobi CBD, and the last office in Meru.
Lazima uwakilishe mahali umetoka. Well, that is amazing. So, like, moving forward, just to go direct to your story,
Yes.
We would love to know your background, like where you grew up, how was your childhood growing up, and at any point did your childhood impact what you are today, like, or rather what you do?
Okay, thank you. I grew in Meru. I was born and brought up in Meru. I went to a school near my home place, that is Kanyakine. I went to Kanyakine Boys Boarding. And after my class 8, I went to Go Boys School, where I did my O-levels. I did very well. And the university, I decided to go outside the country. Okay, so I went to Australia, where I did Bachelor in Computer Science in Edith Cowan University. So whatever I'm doing today, it's not what I went to school to do. Because after my university, I got a job with the Cooperative Bank as a teller on contract basis. Then from there, I got an opportunity with Barclays Bank, where I was doing loan in the department operation, Cand and loan. From there in 2009, I decided to do my master's in business and administration because I was in a business-oriented job, which is the banking sector. So basically, what I'm doing today as a medical supplier is not related at all with what I did in my undergraduate and master's.
So how did it get there from going all the way to Australia to do computer science, from being employed in banks, the loan sector, being a bank teller, and then all of a sudden, like, you decide to become a medical supplier? What transition, like what brought about the whole transition?
What brought about being in this sector? Fortunately, I got married to a lady who has done a medical background.
Okay.
She has a degree in medical laboratory. So when we came together, that was 2008.
Okay.
She decided she want to do surprise in medical laboratory. So I was in the banking sector, where I decided that I will stay in the banking sector, but I will support her in the area of medical supplies. So with my small salary in the banking sector in 2008, 2009, I took a small loan of around 500,000 and decided to support her. So we opened a very small office in town, Nairobi CBD, a very small cube where you could not be able to stay there more than 2 people.
Okay.
So she partitioned it in small areas where she could put small boxes of the product that we want to sell. But these boxes were empty. Okay. So what we could do, it's when we get a customer, because she used to move around to various hospitals. When we get a customer, she will go to big suppliers who are already have product in the country. Go to that person and tell him, I have a customer. He requires let's say salmonella antigen, and I'm selling them at 3,000. Can you give me a 2,000? Okay, that's how we started getting customers and sourcing from the local market. So in 2010, our company was incorporated into a limited company.
Okay.
Okay. Then in 2012, I was able to get a bigger loan because in 2012 I got a small loan of 500,000. In 2012, I was able to top up and my salary had increased. I was able to get a loan of around 1.5 million.
Okay.
Okay. So from there now we decided the things that we are sourcing around, can we get them from China the same way these people are getting them, but we bring them in small quantities.
Yeah.
If we are like salmonella, we can afford around 1,500 tests. It's better we get another 1,000 tests. At least to reduce the cost of. We increase our profit margin because now the cost has come down.
Yeah.
Because if you source this product locally, the cost is a bit high. Because the other person is also in business and you want to make a profit. So if you are able to bring your own product, you're able to make some margin. So in 2012, we got the 1.5 million. We imported some of our products, and we could be able to make almost 50% of what we invested. So we moved that way in small bits. So in 2017, I came and told my CEO, because I'm the chief operating officer, she's the CEO, I told her, I think we can expand more. And how do we expand more? I'm planning to move away from the job that I'm in now which was in the banking sector,
Yes.
and come join you.
Okay.
Okay, we join hands. We move out of the market. When you go to Nairobi South, I go to Nairobi West, the side of Nairobi West, and look for customers. But she was hesitant in me leaving the job, because this job was also our support in terms of loans and what have you. So if I move out of this job, it means I'll get loans at customer rate. I will not get at the staff rate.
Yeah.
So 2017, I just decided not to move, because she gave me some fears outside there. But in 2018, February 2018, I decided to resign. Okay, and they said whatever fear I think I'll be facing here,
It shall pass.
it shall pass. So in 2018 February, I left Barclays, and I fully joined TravoTech Agencies Limited.
Okay.
So when I came here, we sat down with the CEO and decided now we have to divide our job, so that now whatever Barclays was supporting us, we must get it from here. If it is it was paying school fees, I must work very hard in this job of TravoTech to ensure that now that fee is paid through my handwork. And we did it very well. So in that 2018, we managed to import 2 containers.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
From there now we decided now to open another branch in Meru. Okay, we had the only office that we had was the one in town.
Yeah.
So we decided to open another branch in Meru. So when we brought those containers, we had some challenges, a number of challenges in terms of storage, because now in town you cannot be able to store a 40-foot container. The offices were small, and you could not get space. So we decided what can we do. The only thing we can do is open or hire a warehouse, okay, where we can store this. Now, this warehouse that we are hiring, we decided to make it like our head office, and Nairobi branch and Meru branch to remain the branches. So we went to Dr. Matris. There's a building next to Dr. Matris. We got our warehouse there. We were able to convert like an office, some good offices, and have a place where we can be able to store our goods.
Okay.
So I can say from there we have progressed well, and yeah.
Wow.
That's the journey of TravoTech.
I know, but just allow me to say that actually I believe now that love is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Because we are not for love.
Yes.
You wouldn't be here. And also like me trying to follow up on your story and just find out if the beginning there was any passion or just something or a cause, and finding out that there was actually none but love, then that says a lot.
Yes.
But now you living like the fears that you had while leaving the banking sector, like, do you want to tell me that nothing convinced you to stay? Like, there is not the biggest fear, not the biggest fear that never convinced you not to leave that job?
Those quite some big fears, because now the salary that I was earning, I could be able to do like school fees like the same way I told you.
Yes.
And I could be able to run my own things.
Yes.
Apart from depending on the job. So our fear was, what if we leave and we don't get the same equal amount or better than what I'm getting there? Okay? But it also made me do better and do push more when I came on this on the field, because now of that fear of failing.
Okay.
I don't want to fail, and I don't the people I've helped in Barclays to see me as a failure.
Yes, I
I
can
also
imagine.
don't to let my family down.
Yeah.
So when I came here, I came full swing, and I wanted to do much better than what I was doing there. So I never failed.
Okay.
I didn't fail.
Well, that is a good story
Yes.
that probably we have not heard of such a line of this is how I started this business and this is what sparked the idea of the business. So, yeah, this is actually fun to tell. So, how has it been from the moment you left employment? Have you ever felt like you want to go back to the banking sector while you are here at TravoTech?
Let me say there was no point I felt like I need to go back there. Because from the first month that I joined TravoTech, I can say despite the first month you could be able to get, you could not be able to match what we are earning there. But I can say the little that we were earning was sufficient for us to move. So looking back at the pressure that we get from the banking sector is not a simple place to work. So the pressure that we are getting there and the freedom that I have outside here, I can tell you at no point that I felt I need to go back to employment.
And I actually wanted to ask you,
Yes.
like the moment you shifted from employment to now being fully here and working with your partner, like how does it feel really? And what's the biggest difference between being employed by a person and like having your own setup of a company or a business?
Okay, what I can say, employment is good. First, being employed is good because it gives you some experience.
Yeah.
Okay, it gives you that drive. When you leave employment, it will give you that drive to try and do better so that you cannot fail. Working with my partner has been one of the best ideas.
Okay.
And the reason why I will say this, it's like when we leave home and come to work, when we come to the place of work, we are partners, business partners. We are not a family. Okay?
Yeah.
So whatever we communicate here, we communicate business, not family issues. After 5:30, now we become a family. Okay?
Yeah.
And the advantage of working together, it's when we go to talk to our business partners or business people we want to do business with. There are people who feel they don't want to talk to do business with a lady. And the other people who feel I want to do business with a man.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we are able to complement each other.
Yes.
Okay? So that now this person who does not work well with a lady can work well with a man. And I'm there. Okay?
Yeah.
This person who does not work well with a man is a lady to work with. So it's a compliment. We really love the way we work together, the way we support each other. And at the end of the day, we come sit down, analyze our daily activities, where action I need to take as a man, where action need to be taken by a lady.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. It's a good thing to nini. But employment, I can tell the people who are doing business, who want to start business, employment is very, 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 very important.
Yeah.
It gives you experience first. It gives you an opportunity to work on someone.
Yeah.
When you work on someone, there are commands, there are instructions, so that now when you come to start your own business, at least you know how things are run in the business.
Yeah.
So it is good to start under employment before you start business. Okay, that's my advice.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, that is pretty amazing. But allow me to ask, like, apart from because you've mentioned about taking loans like once or twice, apart from the financial constraint challenge,
Yes.
which other challenge have you faced along the way? Like the challenges that you have faced along the way, either when you were starting and or rather up to now, probably if there are some challenges that you're facing, and how did you overcome them?
Okay.
And right now also, how are you still overcoming them?
Yes. There are quite a number of challenges, let's say in this sector. One of the challenges is the competition.
Okay.
From other suppliers. And the medical sector has so many suppliers in the country.
Yeah, very true.
There are so many. So now in this case, if I get my product from supplier A, and this product is selling at $20, and my competitor will get from another supplier B, and his price is $15. So when you come, we have the same product, but when you come to the market, his prices are a bit cheaper as compared to mine. Okay? So now we find ourselves fighting a price war in the market. Someone will be selling brand sugar or brand pressure at 3,000, and there's another person selling at 1,500.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
So now, as a customer, as a client, who will you buy from?
From 1,500.
From 1,500.
Yes.
So you find now, if you are not very careful with the source of your product, you will not be moving your product as you wish to move. Okay?
Yeah.
The other challenge is, I think the medical sector is where we, as suppliers, give credit, but from the source, we have to pay. Okay?
All right.
We pay our suppliers, but when we come to these hospitals, they want us to give them in credit. Okay? So we have cash flow problems. Okay? That's one of our major challenge. Because now, I can give you an example, Joanne. If you go to at cafe, okay, you take a sip and tell them, now I'll come and pay after 30 days. Will they accept?
Yeah, no.
They cannot accept. But now, if I go to, let's say, Nairobi Hospital or any other hospital, for them, for you to do business with them, they'll tell you what is your credit period.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you have to specify, I give that or 16 days credit. And if you stop supplying these customers, it means now you have lost a client.
Yes.
Okay? When you lose a client, you have lost the cash flow. So that's one of our major supply, major challenge.
That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen, and definitely so fun. I want to listen to more of this story, but for now, allow us to take a short break. We are coming back soon. Thank you. Stay tuned. Hello from this side, it's your girl Joanne Mwaneki, and this is Prime House Interiors Limited. And today I want to show you one of a commercial space that was designed by Prime House Interiors Limited. Better believe me guys, it was done 2 years ago.
Hi guys, my name is Alex Moretti and I am the director at Bracefield Concepts.
This is exactly what you asked Prime House to deliver.
Absolutely, yes. Yes. And they did deliver exactly what I wanted.
So how was your experience working with Prime House?
So it was a fantastic experience. I have to say that the Prime House team is quite professional, and whatever they promise, they actually deliver.
And how was the space served to you?
For 2 years now, so looks still mint. Maybe I should call you tupige mwaka ingine moja and then I call you for a retouch. But so far so good. I'm impressed.
So out of 10, 10 being the highest.
I'm gonna give you 10. I'm gonna give you that 10.
Good.
I'm that generous. But I'm generous with a reason, because I'm impressed.
All right, so we promised to come back after a short break, and here we are. I know you are wondering a few things, but never mind. Cheers to the continuation of the conversation. Umeenjoy break yako?
Yeah, niko sawa. I'm doing
All right, amazing. So I see you have a variety of things, of equipment. Maybe you can just mention a few, kama kuna vile unaweza zifanyia.
Okay. Okay, welcome back. And at TravoTech we have 3 departments. We have 5 departments, sorry. We have the orthopedic department. We have the lab equipment department. We have the surgicals. We have the school supplies. And we have the teaching models, which are the mannequins.
Right.
So where we are standing, we have the showroom for orthopedic, where we have wheelchairs, we have rollators. This is for the old people to assist walking, and we have the walkers.
Okay.
Okay. Next to you, we have the lab equipment. We have various, like this one is a dry chemistry analyzer, the hematology machine, 3-part, 5-part, and we have the urine analyzer.
Okay.
Okay. Going forward, we also do dental and dental consumables. So anyone interested in the dental equipment, talk to us and we will supply.
All right.
Then we have the furniture department, where we have various, the beds and the medicine trolley, the dressing trolleys. Okay. And we have also showcased some examination light LED that we are giving some very good offers on the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Then going forward, we have the school chemicals department. These are for when they are doing the exams. That's the time we supply these ones. So it's an area that is of interest for us, and it's a department on its own. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we have lab reagents. Lab reagents include brand grouping kits, RIF for rheumatoid.
Okay.
If you have issues with the gout, the RIF is the one is used to test those tests. So we have this, and we also have something like acid, and these are for chemistry analyzing. So it's used on the chemistry analyzer. Okay.
Yeah.
To end the other department, we have the models, the training models.
Okay.
So this is our new department that we have incorporated it in the year 2024. The training markings, although the models, which are normally used in this training, nursing training colleges. So we brought a number of them. We have the male part, we have the female part, we have the brain, the heart, and the birthing system. The birthing how a baby is born. So normally there's a machine that is generated to give a birth to a newborn baby. So it's a department that is promising in the market, and want to be big in it. So there's a number of models that we are bringing, and we will market them to these colleges. Thank you.
So this is just for training?
This is just for training, nothing else.
All right, maybe we can proceed to the seats and have a few last questions before we come to an end of this. How hard or easy is it to import things from outside, especially the very bulky things?
There's a number of challenges, especially for medical products. Importing medical products, you have to have registered them with the Farmers and Poisons Board, okay, as medical devices. So most of these products, you have to register them, and they are categorized into 3. This category A, where you pay $100 for registering that product. This category B, where you pay $1,000 per product, and this category C, where you pay $2,000 to register. So for new entrants, it might be a bit challenging.
Yeah.
because registering with PPB is not easy. You have to have all the documentation from the supplier for you to be able to get the approval to import. For the bulk one, you cannot. It is very challenging to bring them through the air.
Okay.
Okay, and bringing them through the sea, it is easier or cheaper to bring your own container than bringing as consolidated. It may be too expensive, especially for the bulk products, to bring them as a loose cargo. So that's another challenge for new entrant in the market. But they can manage. We can't discourage them. They can manage.
Okay, and for every item that is here, especially the ones for the lab and the medical now, apart from the training,
Yes.
does that mean that each and every item has a warranty? And what happens if you get an item over here and it's maybe iko na shida kidogo?
Okay. All our products at TravoTech we give 1 year warranty.
Okay.
Okay. And what we have done, we have made sure we source from manufacturers who will give us manufacturer warranty, such that if this product goes to the end user and has a faulty, we replace that product and the manufacturer has to replace for us.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we must be very careful when we are sourcing for our suppliers. Because now if we get from suppliers who will not give us a warranty, it means there's a big loss on our side.
Yeah.
Because we ensure that all our products must have warranty. Any product we take to our client, we give them 1 year warranty.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, amazing. And what advice can you give to a person that wants to start this business?
The advice I can give them is it's a good business to start. Okay. There are a number of challenges in it, but not be discouraged. You can start small, but the challenges are enormous. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I told you, there's a competition.
Yes.
There's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
There's cash flow problems,
Yeah.
especially when you give credit. And my advice for anyone who wants to start any business, have a background of what you want to start.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because now if I started, I'm a computer scientist.
Science, yes.
If I started medical field and I have no background, I would have failed terribly.
Yeah, very true.
Okay? Why it not for my partner who had that background, you could not have moved. So for any business, even if you want to start selling shoes, you can have a small background on how business is running in the shoe sector.
Okay.
If you want to start medicine, have a bit of background on how medicine is run. Otherwise, you may not succeed.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And somebody watching and they want to reach you for maybe consulting on something. Maybe they want equipment. I know you mentioned the branches, but maybe just tell them where else to get you and re-mention the branches.
Okay. We have various areas that they can contact us. They can either do our telephone contact, and this mobile contact you can give them on our website, www.TravoTechAgencies.co.ke.
Okay.
All our details are there. Emails are there. Location for offices are there. Or they can even contact me directly on 0707 907 439 or 0731 907 439. They can talk to me directly. We can give them advice. We can sell them our products, and we'll be good to go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing journey shared to us by Maurice Mutwiri. And I'm sure this is going to inspire somebody else out there, because I am inspired already by just listening and doing this conversation. And when you see it, do not forget to share to your friends. Do not be selfish. This is 2025, Germany. And finally, this episode has been proudly sponsored by Prime House Interiors Limited, a company that deals with interior and exterior designs. You can check their website at primehouseinteriors.co.ke, and do not forget to subscribe on our channel, Influencer TV Kenya, our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us, comment and share at Influencer TV Kenya. Goodbye, see you next time. Stay tuned always, because we give you the best and we are not done with you yet. Thank you, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Adios.